This video is a message to members and former members of the LDS Church. Have you been disappointed by members or leaders in your local branch of the LDS Church? Have you learned things about church history that shake your once unwavering faith in this institution we know as the Mormon Church? Perhaps you have learned about the Mountain Meadows Massacre, or learning more about the practice of polygamy has left you disappointed and disgusted at the history of the Mormon people. Or perhaps, even, you were left feeling betrayed when Elder M. Russell Ballard told us that nationalism was a prejudice that must be eliminated in the church. Perhaps you are wary of the growing globalist leanings of the church. Perhaps you feel that you and others are manipulated into paying tithing to support a greedy corporate entity. Perhaps you dislike the treatment of gays or transgenders in the Mormon culture. Perhaps you have even become dissatisfied with religion in general. What do you do when you are presented with a conflict such as this? You have two options, it seems. One option is to close your eyes, hold your nose, pay your tithing, and hope that the leaders of the church will see the light and pretend as if nothing is wrong. Option two is to go nuclear, to leave it all behind, to become an ex-mo, to leave the church, leave your family, leave your friends, renounce your faith. There is a third option. Something I've noticed about those who follow option 2 is that they tend to cluster themselves into communities based on a rejection of their prior faith. The old saying, "You can leave the church, but you cannot leave it alone," while not true for everybody, contains an element of truth. On Reddit, the subreddit Ex-Mormon has many more members than any of the pages for faithful members. So why is leaving the church so painful? Why does it feel like the end of the world for those who are leaving, as well as those who are left behind? It is because to be Mormon is more than just a religion. It is more than just a faith in certain history or belief in certain doctrine. Mormon is an identity. It is a religion. It is a people. It is a race. It is a culture. If anything I have said up to this point described you, this is my message to you. You are still a Mormon. You are still a Latter-day Saint. You don't have to be an active member of the LDS Church in Salt Lake to be a Mormon. You don't have to pay tithing to be a Mormon. You do not even need to believe in God to be a Mormon. Through the sea of what seems to be disappointing history, toxic culture, manipulative teachings, I promise there is a way through all of this, and I will try to share what I know. I challenge you to begin to think of yourself as a Mormon. Accept your history and your heritage. Accept your identity, and we will have begun taking the first step towards the bright future that I know is waiting for us. We can have it all: the stability of tradition, the compassion of progressive ideals. Don't let inept leaders or a misunderstanding of history rob you of your identity. You are still a Mormon. Until next time, goodbye.